Welcome to Reiki. I'm glad you're here. Let's spend some time together. Today's Reiki is to support you in living your best life. Wow, that's loaded, isn't it? Your best life. There's so many categories within one's complicated and full life. So what does that mean, your best life? Sometimes we think about living our life purpose and we're not even sure what that is. Or living our best life means being kind and generous. Or living our best life means taking care of our physical body. Living our best life means balancing time and treasure and talent between those we love and our profession. So today's is not really specific. Your best life. This Reiki is just to support you in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body. So that you can tune into and experience divine intervention, divine guidance. You can experience an unwinding and a letting go of stress or tension, that which has served its purpose and is ready to let go now. And then just to energize you. To experience the blessings of your life, and to feel fulfilled. So if you're following along in real time, the last 2 weeks, we did Reiki for hard times. And sometimes we need to acknowledge that we're in a really tough season, or that we feel stuck or like we're not sure what to do next. But sometimes those seasons last for a long time, and we don't want to wait to start living. We want to live our best life. Even when everything is not ideal, even when only a few things are our ideal. Maybe even through those times when it feels like nothing is ideal. So I want to start with thanking Reiki and the Holy Fire energy. Holy Fire. Holy Fire. Holy Fire. We thank Reiki and the source of Reiki for this time of healing and peace and letting go and building up. We ask that this Reiki continue in the hours, days, weeks, and months to come. We ask that we can be pure vessels for the channel of holy love and light. Perhaps you can slow down and notice your body. Specifically, notice your feet. And feel a gravitational pull on your feet. Notice a tingle or a temperature change or a sensation of color or mist. And notice if the two sides are even or not even between your right and your left. And then notice your pelvis, your tailbone, pelvic bowl, your hips. And bring in the color green to support your hips and your pelvic bowl. So if you're used to chakra language, you might have expected me to say, bring in the color red there to your root chakra. But today we're asking the heart energy, the green energy, to actually support the root. So when things are a little tough, we often get out of alignment with our root chakra and our sacral chakra, because those are the most human. characteristics of being an animal, of being human, of walking in flesh and blood on this earth. So we're asking the heart energy to infuse with the root. Bringing in courage to change. And also bringing in courage to follow the heart. So the heart knows what the heart wants. The heart is always in pursuit of love, giving and receiving love, experiencing love, being surrounded by love. And sometimes the root, because the root's job is to keep us safe, warm, fed, clothed, the root's like, no, heart, we got to do what we got to do. So for today's session, we're just allowing that heart energy to infuse in the root and in the sacral. So the sacral is the area below the belly button. The reproductive system, the center of creation, creativity, sexuality. Bringing in that green love energy, that heart energy, and just stop for a moment and scan the lower body and see how it feels. Can it be allowed to be infused with heart energy? And can you light a little fire there in the body? Lighting a little love and heart energy. Into the lower dantian. Clearing out anything that is kind of preventing you from living your best life. And allowing the heat of Reiki into the root and sacral. And now into the solar plexus. So if you take a deep breath and you expand your lower ribs, see if you can tune into a little candle flame right there, the solar plexus. So this is who you are at your core. How you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. And just imagine a little flame there. And perhaps give that flame your name. Hello. So nice to see you. So nice to see you alive and flickering. How can a heart-led life be felt and known and understood in the solar plexus? Let's just take a few more moments here to breathe that strength, that vigor, that life force energy from the root and the sacral into the solar plexus. And allow it to be infused with green light. Again, I'm hearing courage to change. So if there is a change that is needed here, we're just breathing into the possibilities. And you know, the way that others perceive you does not necessarily always match the way that you perceive yourself. And that's okay. That is okay. Let's just warm up that area anyway. And ask the Holy Fire Reiki Energy to help you feel comfortable in your own skin and to help you feel comfortable with the way that others perceive you, whether that jibes with the way you perceive yourself or not. Now we're moving into the heart space. I don't know, I just feel like expanding my arms. Perhaps you feel like expanding your arms as well. And just taking up space in that aura around you, that 3 to 6 to 7 feet around you, and just notice how that heart space is so activated from today's session. We're going to say thank you to the heart energy for supporting this entire session today, for helping you to have and live and be with and experience your best life through times of great joy and through times of great sorrow. The heart energy is there to support. Okay, so while this heart energy is so expanded, take a moment here and look into your solar plexus and look into your sacral and look into your root. We're going to ask the Reiki energy to help you feel balanced and connected between these four chakras right now. So heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. And now we're going to move into the throat. So the throat chakra is your seat of communication. Written, spoken, body language, even the communication that comes through vibrations, colors beyond the spectrum that we can see, sound frequencies beyond what we can hear, all of that communication. And we're asking that heart energy to support the throat chakra and the communication center. And I'm going to be quiet here for a moment because perhaps the energy will speak and you will get a little insight into what would be supportive to you in living your best life. What would be supportive to me in living my best life? That's the question. And if you got an impression there, just let the energy continue to pulse through that impression and just enjoy the moment of absorbing it. If you're like me, oftentimes I just want to jump off the couch and go take action. When I get an impression of what the next step is, what I am to do, right? Just taking a moment to breathe and relax and just enjoy the moment is so healing on so many levels. Again, so many levels that we don't understand, that we don't perceive with our senses, or with our five senses anyway. All right, again, we're going to just tune into the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat. And perceive if those are balanced with that heart energy. And if anything feels like it needs a little bit more energizing, just say that prayer for yourself, or maybe put your own healing hands there to bring in more energy. And we're asking boldly for a constant connection there. So my prayer at the beginning was that this healing could continue in the hours, days, weeks, and months to come. Now we're asking for a constant connection. So we're being bold today. So when we ask for things boldly, we also need to be in a spirit of great gratitude. So just a little reminder there. Thank you, Reiki. Thank you, Source of Reiki. Thank you for supporting me in my times of need and my times of joy. So just a little simple prayer like that, but again, a heartfelt prayer. All right, now we're going to breathe into the brain and breathe into the third eye. So notice your head. Imagine a little head massage, a little tingling, a little hair pulling or twisting or combing, whatever feels good to you. Perhaps you like a little massage at the temples or at the base of the skull. Just take a moment to tune into a physical sensation of a head massage, or maybe your hairstylist is amazingly talented at shampooing your head like mine is, and you're just like, And then allow that good feeling to permeate in through the skull, into the folds of the brain, behind the eyes, ears, nose, mouth, teeth, and throat. And again, bring in the color green. To support you. Just a little reminder that even colorblind people are completely affected and infused with color. So even if you feel like you don't perceive color that deeply, you can just think the word. And so whatever your perception is of green, we invite that in. To support the third eye, the inner knowing, and the brain, the cognitive function. The way that the brain perceives patterns, anticipates things, sometimes worries about the future, ruminates about the past. Just bringing that heart energy in for right now, right now, right now. Share your best life right now. And then we're going to extend beyond the head, the crown of the head, all the way to the highest heavens. And See this green energy infusing from above your head, through your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, sacral, your root, and down your feet, all the way to the core of the earth. And then that green light shooting all the way back up to the highest heavens. Now, if you'd like to, I invite you to take your own healing hands here at your heart space. And one more time, we're going to scan from above the head, the third eye, the throat, down the body. And notice if it feels even. And if not, just put your mind on the space that needs a little bit more energy. And let it be so. Reiki for your best life. Thank you, Lord, for this Reiki. We thank Reiki. We thank the source of Reiki. We thank all of your angels, helpers, guides, light workers, guardians, all of those who surround you today, tomorrow, and always want the best for you. We thank them for also being a part of this session today. The light in me recognizes and bows to the light in you. Namaste. My name is Jennifer Hall. It is my distinct honor to share Reiki healing with you here on YouTube, here in my healing studio in Kansas City, and here online through Zoom one-on-one healing sessions. If I can help you, don't hesitate to reach out. I also teach all levels of Reiki, both in person and online. So if you are ready to start your journey of being able to channel Reiki, I would be so honored to be your teacher. Until next time.